I beg again, we start. So, yeah, we bring that now all together. But before we do that, we plug here the steel on our stuff there. And you see there are 6, and we have here 6, so we bring it in position there. That means it should be in front. So, and it should be on the top, I think. So it's like there. And should be a little bit smaller. So we scale it simply. And we have that. And so you see the spikes come up here to round that up. So we made the same. We go in here and bring that up too. So we get that, and you see this array is not good in this case, so we apply the array, then we can handle them by hand, and that is much better to control that now. Good, so we have done that, we plug it completely on it. So first we join that together as one, and then we bring it here to the front and join that together as one. But before we make a copy of that, Shift D, maybe we need one later. So we join that together. We have no steel material for that. That is bad. That is black. Good, so we should better make that. We give them here steel, black, rough, and principle should be black and should be rough. Good. The rest we can do all later. So we have to place it there, so that means with L, you know, we can select meshes. Better we done that before then. We haven't done shit, but okay. That's live. Good. So steel, black, rough. Yeah, that's it. So we make it here for us too. That is black or something. Steel, black, rough. Yeah. Bang. Good. The same we do with the big ones. Black some. Then. And this here too. Join it together and give them that black something there. Good. We can now place the door on his on his place where it should be later at the end. So we bring it in the house. Look that it goes deep into. And we see it's long, so we scale it simply that it fits. That is the door. File, save. But you see the door has also steel on the door itself that are 3 on each. So we can take here, this one is the same in principle, so we can Shift D take that one and plug it down there. Only we scale a little. So we have that. And now we can bring them all to the same length. So when we get that here, we can bring them now to the same height there. But as seen, make it again, border selection, bring it up to here the same. Better here we make it singular. Good. So the door has the self, but I think on the door, no, this metal goes completely through. Okay, so it is. File, save. Now we have to do the metal on the other windows there. So we bring that here a little bit down and that a little bit down, that we see what we have to build there. And that is that one here. We have 3, 6, 9, 10, 12. How many we have here? 6 count 2 is 12. Okay. So we bring it in front. Okay. Then deeper. And all in all, can, oh, we let it there, but surely we make it here going downward. So here we have the same thing. We make the tips shorter, so we have to click there and apply the modifier there, and then we can handle them singular, and we place them at the top part of the wooden part there. So we believe on the wood here. Well, I have taken 2 less. I must take that wood. Good. There is a problem, so we have to take here that with us, plug that deeper, and then we must handle that here completely manually singular, same as here. And you see that here we make all in the middle of the wood, so that gives the better even result there. So we have that, we make a copy of that, Shift D, and from that to Shift D. Here we can now join that together and plug it on the window, so join that too. This window is done also, so we can plug it into the house. We look that we are at the same deep as the door is, and we have to bring it up to the side, and it should be higher. So we take here, oh, that is too big, so yeah, we have to scale that. and then set it here. Is there something between? Yeah, this beton is between, okay. So we can scale it more and bring it there. For me that is okay. We can make it here a little bit longer. So we can take that all and bring it to such a position. Good. We done that. Now we need here the other windows. To see what we do there, we have to bring them more down. So we bring them down, and we see we only have to do the same like every time. So we count here 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. We have no modifier, so we have to cut it manually. 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. The rest of 4 must gone. That should be gone. Good. Then that can be scaled on X to have the size there. Then Shift D place it there. Then we join that together as one and bring it onto. All in all, that is correct, but it can be deeper here. So we go simply in and first get all a little deeper, and then only the tips bring in the middle of the wood again. So in this case it's easy to bring it to the other side. Because it is only to mirror. So Shift D and bring it there. And bring it in front. And then object, apply rotation scale, and object mirror, interactive mirror, and it's done. So it is turned. Good. So we have that too. So we can now join that together and this one too, but the tier must be a little bit more in front. So okay, join that both we have. That one here is a 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, a 9er. Wow, a special one. Good. So we take a 9, 2, 6, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the last 3 we don't need. Wow, that was marked too much. And here that I don't like, so. Then we have that here. Scale X a little. Let it come into the wall. Then Shift D make a secure copy. Then we can join that together and bring it to his position. Here we have to scale a little. and it should, yeah, stand there and only make the tips there, but we have to go here a little in front. Good. And then the tips to adjust. In the middle of the wood like before. So that's good. The only thing I've seen now is here they turned in that direction, the down part. In the other parts they are turned at the front. File, save. So we have to turn them, the down part. That means we have to take here the completely down part of them and must rotate them all. Not my favorite to do. So first we deselect what we don't need. I hate such shit there. That is every time complicated to get it in or done parts to change such. So I want to separate the selection and then set the origin to geometry and rotate set 180. Yeah, then bring them in front and it should work. Yeah, now we can join that again and it should be turned. The same we have to do on the other side. So we simply take that Shift D, object, apply, rotation scale, and mirror it active. Done. Good. Here we have to do it again. Really horrible. But that's blendery. So don't need that here. P to separate the selection. Then set the origin. Rotate set 180. Bring it in front. And join that together with the rest there. And then we have done that too. Good. So we can place them now too. So thing that here can be a join is and bring it to our house. So we have it in there. But it must be smaller, so we scale that it fits with that size there. So that should be it. All in all, it can be longer, so we make the same as we done before. We take here the down part and make that longer simply. So set like that, or maybe a little bit less. So good. File, save. We have done the other windows. We have to plug them into So we have here these two windows done. So we bring them there into and scale them up so that it fits with the holes in there. There's a little space between, so we go here up and here more to the side, and we must adjust that singular. That is a little bit other. Good, we done that too. So we have the other two. Bring them into the house. Yeah. And the same. Bring them there and scale them up and bring to fit with the original. Good, we have to go a little bit deeper. So that's that. File, save as, new version number is the 7 in my case. Then we have here the top windows. So we take them both and bring them to the house there and scale them up too. Okay, here we have to handle that singular again because it's a little bit harder. Good. File, save. We have done that. Now we have to position here this soil. So we simply take them and bring them in the middle of the windows there. But to get there better result, we should go with that one deeper that we have here, more space between. So I think we can merge that. So merge at last. Then we can cut here through. So knife, cut from here to there, spacebar to accept. Then we have here face now. And this face we can extrude scale and scale X and extrude it to the Y. So we have there a hole in where we can plug this soil. So we scale them up such like that, and then we bring them more into. So we have that, and you see we have here a little difference between them. That means we have to go here deeper. So we take this both edges and bring that more down, and in this case here more up. Good. That should be enough for that. Don't know what that here is. Don't need that, so delete that. Then we make the same with that one here, but in this case I think that is a little bit smaller, so we must completely delete that. That means we have to cut here through, knife from there to there, and then we delete that complete. So X to delete edges, and it's now completely gone, and we have only this oil left there. That is okay, so we scale set a little to adjust that, and here we close it and it looks better. Good. So we have it done there. Then better is to do it here also. So we delete here these parts and that here too. So it's now an open place that we don't want complete. So we simply take here a loop and bring that then down as a wall that goes behind that down under. So, and simply have to scale that here in the X direction or get it manually to his position. Good. Done too. We changed the house, so we have to apply the rotation scale again, same as with the Säule. Object, apply a rotation scale. We have to do normally with all objects we changed. So, but that was it for that. We have to plug in here this beton thing there. That is here on the window and there on the window. So we get it here, Shift D, make a copy, bring it in front, bring it between them and scale it to the size that we need. So we have that. Make it from the down deeper. So on the same size as the other window is there. So Shift D, bring it one there. And Shift D, bring one between them. There must come more front, and more up, and then here more down. Good. Objects, apply rotation scale that we make with all of them. Good. File, save. Now we have to close here this down part. So that means we have to cut here. But I think, I don't know, we can cut there, but we can. Okay. So we go down here to the same height as the window is. And then we cut here in the other direction and bring it here in front. And then we simply can plug that out. So we get that and extrude that till the end there. The same we do on the other side here. So Control R, make a loop on the height of the windows. But here we start at that window there. I don't see it here. So, okay. Then loop it in the other direction. And bring it till the front. Good. Then we extrude that complete over. But we make two shorter parts, so we make here into loops. One to that part and one to that part. So we can bring that more to this place and that one to that place, and this here only needs to extrude again upward. So we have a closed front, all is settled, file, save. Yeah, what we have to do also is to make this borders down from the windows. So we simply take their add mesh cube, scale down, scale set, scale X, and scale Y. And that should be enough. Good. We take that, I think, on all windows, yeah. So, first we set here the mark scene. Then we take here normal unwrap. But before we have to apply again rotation scale and then you unwrap. Okay. So Shift D to place one there. Shift D, place one on top. But there we have to scale it in the X. Then I don't know how it is here. There is one and under each of them. Okay. Then Shift D, place one there. But must scale X. And bring it a little bit deeper. Then Shift D, place one there, scale X, and under each. So scale X and maybe scale, no, not all of that. And Shift D, place it down under here. There we scale it to the end, I think. Scale X. And this one, Shift D to the other side. Good, we have done that. This one should be a little bit more out, I think. Without that it makes not much sense. Or that was more into. But in this case I will take that out. So we simply take that here and bring it a little bit to front. And we have not so much distance between them. Here we have that, so here's the top one to get them also. Good. We have that all. File, save. Then you see here at the top, here's a part that is not stone, that is other stone. So we need here a place for that too. That we make with the parts that we have to do for each window here on the side, and on the complete house side there are these edgy things here that we have done in the tutorial house before. So we copy that and use it here too. So we open up the old the tutorial before. That isn't it. That was house 4, I think. Yeah. Yeah. And there we have that thing that I mean. Take that here. So L. Wow. Or we have it on other layer. Moment, we look. Where we have it, there is such that we can take two. So Control C to copy that, then go to the new object and Control V to plug in, and we have it here. We can close now the other project here, X, and then we have it here. We only have to plug it onto the windows there. This top we need not, because we have done our rounded things there. So we make a copy. Sorry. Shift D and bring it in front. So we try that it fits with the size of the window there. Here comes one, scale, and the other one to the other side. So simply take that here with border selection and bring it there. Good. Then Shift D, we can place it on the other window too. And I think the top one has one, all have that. The down part, yes. The top part, yes. Okay. So Shift D, bring one there. So here we have to make it a little bit longer. So scale set to fit it with the rest there. Good. Then the top part, Shift D, bring it there. There maybe we must later adjust a little. So we will see. So I think their scale set a little. Good. Here in the middle is only stone layer. So we have that rounded parts that goes over them on the top. Here we build it them. They we bring now to position. That is in principle the stone there. So we can bring it there. Bring it in front. Then we extrude it in the Y, so we have a thickness there. Then we scale that up so that we have the size of this original there. Scale down. That is it nearly. Scale down. That's it. Good. Here we have to bring that more out, so that here should more be there, and the same on the other side. Good. That was the first one, so the second one is that here. Bring it to that windows. Here the same, we extrude it to the Y. We scale it as great does it fit with the original. I think that is it. Yes. We only have here to bring that more down or scale it set simply. So then we have to make these parts out, and here too, and bring the whole thing into the wall, that only a little looks out. Good. The same we need here, so Shift D. Here we see we have to go a little bit longer, and then it's good. So file save as, new version number should be 8. Good. Next one are that two windows there. So that have your thickness there, but not the white. So we scale them down that it fits here, and simply plug that over. This is the last one we did there. Bring that there and scale it to the size. Yep. Little bit more there. Okay. And that here is not near enough. So we take that and bring more there. Then we get here these faces from the back and bring them more to fit with them. In this case we have to extrude here too. Good. So we have done that. File, save. Now we need the stone material for the house and the stone material for this part there. So here we have a material, it's called wall. Is it? No. It is the stone material, I think. Oh, there are different ones. Stone 4, stone 3. That makes it not easier. That makes it more complicated. Good, but we can take a color for that sims there. I think we can take their stone 2. So we take here the sims and give that a material stone 2. So that is that one. Yeah, a little bit rough, I think. I must look how that looks rendered. Oh, we have no sun and such. Okay. So we have to do first the sun. So we go down complete, and there's the lamp. And there we go to set it to sun. Get preview on. We use nodes for the sun and a 5 strange sun. Then here the world settings we have to use here use nodes. It should be in background and it should be an environment texture there, and we open up that and look in our folder. There we have that here as a texture, so that brings light also. File, save, and we now rendered should be lightened. The sun comes from the back, that is bad. So we have to adjust the sun is there, and it should come in this direction and more from the top. So file, save. When we now look, it's lightened there where we don't see it. Okay, so we take that simply and all will be good, I hope. I try another unwrap, cube unwrap. Looks not so bad. Or smart UV projection. That looks the best for me. Good. So we have to do that with all. Smart UV projection, and the material is called stone 2, I think, was it? Stone 2, yeah. So stone 2, and that we make with all. save. So then we see that this other stuff, all this beton, has nearly the same color. So we make that here to the same color. We have to unwrap its mod UV project, we try it, and give them here stone 2. Yeah, looks good. So we take it here too. Good. And we have to make it here on the beton things there. That is now stone material. Not bad for that. And here it is both. File save. Yeah, the best is to do the top part with the same material as the other, because the rest makes no sense to do the other. So we take it there and take the same. Good. File save. Now we need the stone material for the house itself. So we make there new. We call it house 5 or what it is, I don't know that. The post office, yeah, I see. So we take here the principal shader, we take here image as texture, we open up our texture folder, we take here the wall texture, which one? I think that one. And it has too much gloss there. So the principal shader needs work. It needs a high roughness. And it should be all on the house, so we can delete here these other two materials. Then the complete house needs an other unwrap. So I first make it from view. Scale that simply down then. So that is the house there in a moment. It's not the end, it's the start. That should be, yeah, gray something. So we go here between image texture and principal shader and add here color mix RGB, and then we can say here it should be gray or something else. I think that one can be good. Here you can handle how strong that effect should be. I think that can be it. We have made it from view. Because of that looks like that. We have to do the roof material, so plus new rooftop, and give them principal shader 2, give them an image, open up, go to our texture folder and get the titles of the roof. There's that. We use that often. we give them a high roughness and place it where it should be. So that is there. On the sides not, but on the back. Okay. So here we make from U2 and scale it up, but we give there a sign rooftop. So that should be it. Then we see now we have here some problems on the sides there. That's because of the unwrap. So we have only to do get this faces here and look from the side and then from view. So we have now the same. We only have to scale the size there, and then it's the same like the other one too. Yeah, the same we have to do with the sides of the house here. And this side normally we don't need because there's another house on that, but okay. You from you and scale up. Good. This house is nearly that what it should. Not really, because we have here the same problem that we have on the sides of the house. So we have to mark that and look from the side, and you from view. Then we look in. It's a big texture, so we scale it simply down, and then that is good. The same you can do with each window in there. There's the same problem because it's from view. Normally you will do that all you will do that all before with a normal unwrap, not unwrap like I do here, and then you don't have that problems. Yeah, I know. I tell it you now that's not the best way, but okay, you must learn it. Yeah, so you can learn it like that. Don't laugh. Good. You from you. Good. You can do that with all the windows there. I make that maybe later. I think not I do it, but okay. You see that is too titled. You see that is too even. You see directly that is a texture. So we have to mix two textures to get there a better look. So we have to Shift D, take this double, and then we take here mix shader. Between them both we have now the same texture two times. So we have to do here another texture in it, and we have in our texture folder this wall too and this wall. So we take that wall here and now want to mix that. And how should he mix that? That comes with a factor, and in this case we use an internal texture from Blender. That's noise texture, and there we can use the color as a factor, and then we can say how he should mix that, and then you will see that there is something titled. That should be enough. Can make it much longer with all these variations there, then you will have a wonderful result there. So we have to do here also displacement, but there we need then mass converter and as multiplier, and take here a 0.3 as a value. File save. Good. So we have done that. For me that looks good. The only problem is that is only one side from the house. That means when you look at the side of the house, there are two windows in, and here's some stuff with the steel there. And when you look at the back of the house, one window there and this part with some stairs there and such more. So that was it for this session. I'll make here a fast render, and you see that don't look so bad. Sure, we must make here more contrast in, and here more color and more depth and all this stuff, but in the rough style that is done now, yeah, that is the base where we start from. Good. I take here the stone one and only want to make here the effect less. That is much too strong. So we can take here 0.5 maybe, or less, 0.03. That will bring more this wanted effect. And here we have also this stone 3 and 2, and so we bring all that down from the effect to 0.03. Then we have a much better result there, because that is too rough, too high. That is bad. We don't want that. Don't know which one that here is. Stone 1. Yes. Good. Now they are even. That looks better. So material, file, save. Next time we make the colors here ready and the back and the side from the house. So see you in the next tutorial. Thanks a lot. Bye.